Hi snooker fans, Curtis Braithwaite and Emma Mafflin here for Dafasnooker.com. We're with the legend himself, John Higgins, on Media Day, PR Day. He's got his nice pink shirt, pink silks on today.
Say anything. Wide open.
I said I wasn't going to say anything about his pink silks, but then I had to mention it. But no, John, as usual, me and Emma are delighted to see you and appreciate the time. How's preparation been for the tournament?
Good, big man. I've just been practicing a lot with young ants back up the road. I got a new table installed. Was it maybe last week, 10 days ago? A BCE.
Wow. Gone back to early, yeah?
I know. Just I wasn't enjoying playing. I maybe opened my star table up. The bags were maybe a little bit too big, and I managed to source a BCE, like a good condition. It's about 30-year-old, lovely table. Reminds you when you watch the old videos of Henry and Jimmy White, Steve Davis, and watching them in World Finals. So got that, and it's been good. So me and Ants every day we've been playing our best of 19, just trying to get ourselves ready for coming down to play.
I mean, it's such a special tournament. Emma's first trip here.
Yeah, is it Emma's first time? Is it?
Yeah.
You were here last year.
No.
Not really for the cruise, just popped up for a couple of days, but like to get involved and actually see how special this tournament is. And how special is it for you, John, this tournament?
Yeah, every year gets, I think it gets maybe a little bit more special because, as you say, you don't know how many more times you're going to be back here. And this is the 20th anniversary, 20th year that I beat Ken, and still remember it a lot. Now, 20 years ago, it's a long time.
I remember the fist pump, John. I remember the fist pump.
Aye, no, it was a special moment. Obviously, probably the best moment of your career. So to always come back here and still be seeded high enough to be a seed, you're proud, I suppose, yeah.
It wouldn't be the same without him.
No, it's like part of the furniture, John.
Yeah,
no, I don't know about that.
I'll tell you what, John, what me and him was talking about on the way, man, what a game for you, the Tech Try. I mean, the way he plays the game is just so refreshing, isn't it, the way he attacks the game.
Well, me and Ants, we were playing, but we also had the iPad on and we were watching like the Judgment Day, final day, and every respect to him, but with Alfie coming back and winning the frame to go 8-all and looking really pumped up, and he get in first the next frame, and you're thinking Alfie can win here, but the way Tepchaya just cleaned up to make it 9-8, and then he done a good break in the last frame, it shows you the class of him. And I know how difficult it's going to be. He's one of the players I just love watching play as well, and it's a game I'll enjoy because I looked at all the 16 qualifiers and I don't think there's anyone that would bog you down. I think every player there is going out to try and win the match, and Tepchaya more than anybody, he'll go for his shots, and I've just got to try and get on top of him. Hopefully he's a crucible debutant, and hopefully I'm thinking he could be a little bit rabbit in the headlights the same way I was. I'll be hoping it's like that, but I've also seen obviously other people coming here make their first times here, and they just revel in the atmosphere, and that could happen to Tepchaya, and if he does that, I could be in for a right tough game. So we'll just wait and see, but I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah,
top quality. Well, me and them definitely can't wait for that one.
Cheers.
So John, a couple of days before you play, I was just wondering what any plans before you play?
Back home, like me and Ants, we got the train down this morning, then get the train back. Hopefully I'm going tomorrow to see Celtic win the league.
Correct.
Easter Road against
You had
Hibs.
to get them in, didn't you, John?
No,
I had to get Celtic in,
I'm going to see that with my boy Pierce.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're celebrating winning the league tomorrow, and then back in practicing Sunday, Monday before coming back down. So
Will you be coming back with the family? Or
no, just myself. Just myself. And obviously, I'm glad that I'm. And the way down here, you're thinking you'd rather just have your suitcase and your queue just ready to play, but I think it's maybe good to go home, have a few days watching the TV, and then come back, because it condenses the tournament a little bit more. Because if you're coming down, maybe play one of the first days, you might come down on Thursday, and it can be not 17 days, it could end up maybe 19 days. It's a long slog. So if you're playing later on in the first round, and if things did go well or whatever, it is only like a 2-week tournament for yourself, for the players that are later on. So I suppose that's maybe something to look at, but I'm not looking that far ahead. Obviously, I'm just looking to try to play well my first game, and I'd love to get through.
Good man. Well, look, John, we'll let you go and speak to all the other media, because I know everyone's going to be driving you mad today.
all the best,
But,
and we'll look forward to the match.
Top man, John. Thanks.
Cheers, mate.